Yeah, I think it's all good. Oops. Hello, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Forex Gym for another daily Forex analysis for today, for the live trading or live daily Forex analysis, whichever way you're gonna call it. It's pretty much the same thing. Alright, so we're back on, was it today? Thursday, 8 AM in the UK, depending where you are at the moment. Again, the market has been quiet pretty much, and yeah, nothing much going on in terms of the market, in terms of the trading as well, depending what strategy you're using. But in my strategy, because we are not really trending as much, we just had that few moves. It was yesterday or the day before, but it did not really give me much of a setup wise, so I had to leave it. I pre-selected the three currencies: Eurusd, British Pound USD, followed by the Usdcad. So this is the three currencies I'm going to be analyzing, and on top of that, whatever you guys want to ask, or you can ask any questions in the chat box on your right hand side, you can feel free to do that. So for example, if you want to have a look at the any other currencies which is not mentioned in here, please this group, because we have plenty of more currencies, just let me know in the chat box on your right hand side, as well as if you've got any questions or anything trading related, or whatever it is. Yeah, just let me know in the chat box on your right hand side. I'm going to jump in shortly and start analyzing the currency pairs. Let me just put the oh shit, I forgot to check why the one thing I forgot to check to see why there is enough for payrolls on Thursday. Yesterday I was going to I said it on my live, if you follow my live Forex, I did say like why there is a Thursday enough for payrolls, because yeah, it shows up it is Thursday enough for payrolls. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna check it now because I forgot yesterday. 5th of July. Yeah, this one's on the right time. Alright, everything's right. I don't know why it's on Thursday. It's always on Fridays. This is the first time out of the 3.5 years I've seen the non-farm payrolls on Thursday. I do not know why it is on Thursday, but as I said, in the since I've been trading 3.5 years, this is the first time I've seen the non-farm payrolls coming out on Thursday. Either, I don't know, the Forex factory made the mistake, or I don't know, whatever they changed. So all this news, the average hourly earnings as well as unemployment rate, is always on Thursdays. For some reason, it is. So these news are always on Fridays. For some reason, it is on Thursday. I do not know why. That's quite strange. This is some kind of tradition that every 4 years maybe do it on Thursday. Okay, let's stick with this one in terms of the Forex factory, and don't assume that they made a mistake. Thinking that they do make a mistake, or I don't know, just based on my personal experience, as I said, 3.5 years, I've never seen the non-farm payrolls out on Thursday. It's always on Fridays. Okay, let's jump into and start analyzing, and start with the Euro USD, and then I'm going to follow basically with the British Pound USD as well as Usdcad. Meanwhile, I'm going to come back to the to the chat box, and then address if we got any questions, any requests, or anything like that in here. I have my Lala assistant on the left hand side. She's there. You don't see them, but you don't see her, but she's behind the scenes. She's working on. So this is Forex Gym assistant Emily/girlfriend, but we don't write that word. Okay, so let's jump into the Euro USD and start analyzing and see what we have. Okay, in terms of the daily time frame, we are in these types of gemmed candles. We are like in trying to get this this wedge thing out of the way, but so far we have not really managed to do that on the daily time frame. It's trying to break this the upper trend line, but for now we have not done it yet. Obviously this is on a daily time frame, so only way we're gonna see that is gonna be on the daily time frame when the price closes above this trend line. So it's gonna be only at the end of today. Let's go to the 4-hour time frames, because we can see some might see some potential opportunities. In terms of the 4-hour time frame, we are seeing a similar picture. It's on a wedge. We had the momentum went upsides, but it's still in its range and it's getting tighter and tighter. So we're gonna see maybe after the price will come down, test this lower trend line. So I'm gonna be looking at that one if we're gonna get that kind of trades, because first of all, the price, I do want to see confirmation for the price to come down and potentially to come down and maybe even break this level. So it's again, unlikely we're gonna get a trade for on this in terms of day trade today, but you never know. The other thing would be if the price breaks this upper trend line on a 4-hour time frame, maybe there's gonna be a trade, but because on a daily time frame we can't confirm it until the daily candle is closed, we will know. So I'm gonna see how it's gonna go. If I see a very strong volatility on a 4-hour time frame, then I will trade this. But for now, this is unlikely. Let's go to 1-hour time frame. It looks like it's broke on a 1-hour time frame, but the 1-hour time frame is the short, too small time frame. So I want to rely on more on a 4-hour time frame than the 1-hour time frame. So this is on a waiting list, and I think British pound USD was looking better than Euro USD. So this is on a waiting list, potentially either up or down. Really, I can't really tell, because the markets are pretty all over the place right now. So it's just up and down, up and down. It can go either way, up or down, and then we're gonna trade accordingly. Let's go to the GBPUSD. GBPUSD. So again, Euro USD on a wait. GBPUSD looking better, and yes, was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we had a nice moves. Let's go to the daily time frame. On a daily time frame, we have broken these trend lines, upper steep trend line. We have finally broken that trend line, so I'll be potentially looking for the more upsides. At least for the first one would be potentially, it has not tested it yet. 125, was it 125.20? Around 125.20. We have this daily resistance up here, so that could be a potential for the trade off of that. So let's see what we're gonna do, what the price is gonna do in the next. Oops, what was that? What the price will do in the next, whether today or maybe tomorrow. So we'll see. Generally, when the price breaks the trend line, it likes to come back and sort of come pretty close, or at least retest it. In this case, the trend line is very steep, so I don't think if the price comes down to this level, I wouldn't be interested in this one to go long. So I don't think it will do that, but maybe the price will push a little bit lower, potentially. We have this small low down here. We can see the price came down pretty close, but it did not quite get there. So maybe it will come down and do that. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go. So on the daily time frame, looks now looking good. On a 4-hour time frame, that's looking good. I did not get the trade on the British pounds USD. We had this nice move. Obviously, we have broken this on the 4-hour time frames, and we put this nice candle. So I did not get the. Yeah, I didn't get a setup, so I don't trade. The one thing is you have to follow your plan. If you don't get the setup, then you just don't trade. You just follow your strategy. Of course, sometimes you deviate from that strategy. It can be. Sometimes I do that as well. Very rarely, very rarely. But sometimes you find the ways to justify your not really following your strategy step by step. So generally when I do that, if I do that, I do like to reduce the position size. It could be yeah, because if you don't follow your strategy, you might not know the it still gives you that less sort of a confidence in if you don't follow your strategy. You might be looking, everything might be looking good, but then okay, it's not really my strategy way of trading. So but you still maybe like that that setup, or is a different one. So yeah, we took the gold trade yesterday. I did post it on the Discord channel. I'm not sure if, I don't know if any of my whoever is in here joined, they took the trade with me. If you did not, probably good, because I got stopped out, but it was only a very small position. Oops, where is it? Okay. It was only a very small position. I'm still looking at the gold right now, so I will be observing the golds. I see that the potential, so you might have a bit more downside, but my long view is definitely towards upside. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go. And British pounds USD is another one, and the other one is a USD CAD. I was looking for the potential for. Was it long or short? Short. Yeah, that was short. I'm going to analyze when I go to the USD CAD. So in this case, I want to see a bit more retracement. Potentially, this one's going to return back to this 4-hourly low, and then I would be jumping into that. Yeah, 4-hourly low. I would be looking for the price to come down. It's not that far away. 2470, roughly about 2470 zone. We would be targeting the daily high, which was. Let me see 1 hour time frame first before I yeah, 2470, about 15 pips away. Also, the one thing I want to say that you probably know that I do pay a lot of attention to the candles, so it depends how it's going to come down. I do not want to see this one coming down in this 4-hourly candle to this low in this 4-hourly candle. So that's the one thing I do not want to see. It's going to come down for the next 4-hourly candle, which is going to be about roughly about less than 2 hours. It's a bit of a time, so it might not work out. Then I will be looking for this 1 hourly time frame. So see how it's going to come down in the 1 hourly time frame. So if it's going to come down, let's say it's pushed down and then it's come down for the second one, then I will be likely to take this trades, even though I don't particularly would like to happen in this 4-hourly candle before this 4-hourly candle is closed. But I will be observing the 1 hourly time frame. For now, this one, I would say maybe wait a bit, but overall my view is this. So what I'm looking at for this one to for the price to come down at 24, roughly about 2470 zone. So it's not that far away. 2470, our stop loss gonna be at 50. Yeah, and it's only about 20 pips stop loss, 2470, and our target's gonna be at daily time frame 2470, so roughly about 2520. So roughly we're looking for a 50 pips gain, or 48 pips gain with a 20 pips stop loss, which is a very decent amount. We can also so the price just tested this one as having this reaction. It's very mild the way it's looking, so I do think that it's going to push higher for that, at least very up to these highs, and potentially maybe even go higher. For now, we're going to target this daily high in here, which is also our resistance level. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to write the levels down. Okay, now it's coming down. Let me see on the 1 hour time frame. 24. Okay, this is on a 1 hour 70. Yeah, one thing I want to say that if if this one comes down in this 1 hour, I don't want to see that happening. So it has to come down in the next hour, down to this 2470 zone. If it comes down in the next hour, then I will be taking the trade. However, it's going to come down to this hour, which makes this strong bearish looking candle. I do not want to see that. So in the next hour, if the price comes down to the 2470 zone, then we take the trade with the 20 pip stop loss, and the target is the 2520 or 2518, something like that. So we're looking for 48 pips gain with a 20 pip stop loss. Let me just write down the on the chat box, and I'm gonna address the questions in GBP. So this is kind of day trades, semi-swing in a way. I don't really, actually, it doesn't really look, semi-swing is a longer one as opposed to more like a day trade. Gbpusd type is buy. Oops. Type is buy. Entry is at 12470. This one has to happen in the next hour. If this one comes down at this level on this hour, then I will not be interested in the trade. So keep that in mind, please. So don't just jump in on that. Yeah, don't just jump in if it's going to come down in this hour. So stop loss is 20 pips. 20 pips, and our target is at 125. Okay, that's right, 18. It's more like 18. 125.18. So 48 pips again on 20 pips stop loss. More than 1 to 2 on risk rewards, almost 1 to 2.5. But again, it has to come down in the next hour, not this hour. Whether it's going to do it or not, that's another story. Then I'll put the link to order. Okay, let's back to what we have. A few people right. Elia, hi Forex Jim. I think the NFP hour are today because tomorrow is a holiday in the USA. Oh, okay, that explains that. Let me double check that. Alright, okay, my bad. Yeah, it's funny enough, I don't remember any time that it was only on Thursday. Thank you for letting me know for that, because I was a bit puzzled, like what the heck is on today. Okay, so it makes things a bit more clear. Salmon, hello Salmon, good morning. Okay, let's jump into USDcads. USDcads. Ooh, yeah, bank holiday tomorrow in the USA, so that means it's gonna be pretty dead tomorrow. Yeah, so let's see what's gonna be. Hopefully enough of it is gonna move the market and then shed some light that we can actually have a trade. Okay, Usdcad, starting on the daily time frame. I did mention it on my weekly Forex analysis on this one. I'm looking for the swing potential on the Usdcad, and it does still stay the same. I would be looking for the short play on this. Yeah, this one had this. So the price came down, tested the support level up here. This has a nice retracement already. I think it should be done already, that retracement. Now it's having this down, so a downtime. So that's why I was waiting on a daily time frame. So now looks like the price is getting weak. So I think that it will be a good. I'm just waiting for the price to push a little bit higher. Then I'm looking for this one to short it. So I'm looking for the short potentially. Most likely I will be waiting for that we get the news out of the way, and then we're going to trade this one after that. So news is at 1:30. I'm going to come back to the news again. So I want to see the price coming up at 36.26, more like it's, yeah. So I want the price to push a little bit higher, about 26 area, and with the stop loss. Let me see on the 4-hour time frame. So we had that, yeah, we had a high as well up here. actually a bit lower, most likely about 19, 18 zone, most likely 18 zone. We're gonna be looking for the target, for the stop loss. Roughly about 50 pips. Yeah, we'll be looking about 50 pips stop loss on that one. But again, I do want to wait for the news to be out. My 50 pips might not be enough. That's the only problem. So it depends where it's going to move the markets. Okay. Our targets for the potential for the targets. Let me see what the time frame. So this is a swing. This is on a swing potential 34. Yeah, I'll be targeting down to this weekly lows down at here. There's a good chance it's going to come and test it because it's already came down. And generally, the price does like to make that double bottom and come down to the lows and test it before it decides to break that level, which is going to be in this case this one, and continue to further down. Oops, that's arrow. Or it's going to come and test it and then push and go higher. We might see that happening on an alpha pairs. So we have the both side of the news on the US side and also on the Canadian side. Okay, so target is going to be about 34.25, give or take, around that level. 50 pips stop loss. If we get onto 36, 36.25, 34, 200 pips. Oh, that's good. That's good. So we're looking for about 200 pip gain with a 50 pip stop loss. Okay, for now, as I said, I'm looking for around 36, roughly about 36.20 to 25, give or take, how it's going to play out on that one. That's a potential for the entry, and with a 50 pip stop loss. So stop loss is going to go around, it's going to be on a 4-hour time frame. So we can't really place this stop loss. We can actually, but it just compromises the risk reward. I really hate compromising the risk reward, even though it does gives higher win rate. Obviously, if you're gonna have a wider stop loss, but wider stop loss means that you're gonna make less money. So that's why I do not like to compromise the risk reward. So we're gonna position the stop loss at 36.70 zone, so roughly around this level. The entry is gonna be up. Where the heck was the entry? Around this level. So the stop loss up this level. So we might give it 2 chances to get into this this trade. For now, it's just hanging around. It's not really going anywhere. Let's have a look at the 1 hour time frame. Okay, yeah. So these, we did have a push higher and then we had a push down. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go. Most likely, we're gonna be taking the news on the. We're going to be taking this trade depending how it's going to play out on after the news is out. So depending how the market's going to react, because we have a non-farm today, as well as on the Canadian side, we do have I think it's an average hourly. What's the Canadian side? We do have we don't have a Canadian side. It's in next week. But yeah, non-farm payrolls we have on the US side, so that's a good enough excuse to. For the market to move. So hopefully it's gonna move the market, and we're gonna see a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel. Say. For now, I would let's wait on this one. If you want to see the announcement when I take the trade, you can just join the Discord channel. Link is in the description, so you can fully join it. I already mentioned where I'm looking for the potential for the entry as well as stop loss and the target. So you know my idea on that one. Andreas, hello, morning, many pips, will we do all? Yes. Hi, George and Emily, could you please look at golds? Yeah, I'll be looking at the golds for some time. Could you please look at the golds? For sure, Andreas gonna say okay. And he's Okay, so the NFP going today. Yes, Andreas, the NFP is gonna be today. According to the Forex Factory, yeah, according to the Forex Factory, it will be out today. So we might want to hold a bit. Depends. Like on the British pound USD, I would take the trade, and if nothing's gonna happen, then before the news, I will just close the trade. Whether it's gonna be on a loss or the profit, it does not make a difference, because we don't want to mess around with an outbound, because it can move the markets a lot. So we do not want to mess around with that. However, with the Usdcads, because this is it's a swing trades, but still I would rather wait on that one for a bit. So it depends again how it's going to play out. Type entry, please, buy or sell. I think someone is referring to the Usdcads. I'm pretty sure on that. $36, 36.20. Okay. Okay, so let me write it. So let's see Usdcad. So I'm looking for type to sell entry. Yeah, someone hold on to this trade. I would not. So this is what I'm looking for. Let me just write this one. Potential trade. So this is a potential trade. So I think I'm not gonna take this one in terms of if this one gets to the because it has a chance that it's gonna get to yeah, so about 20 pips away. So there's a chance it's gonna get there pretty quick. But I might wait for the non-farm payrolls before that news is out, and I'm gonna take it after that, because that can affect. Even though we're gonna have about 50 pips stop loss, still we do not want to just like waste on that one. So I'm just gonna write what is my potential. So not trade, my view. So that's my potential view on this one. Potential view. So yeah, so this is my potential view, what I'm looking for, looking at. But I will not take this trade yet. So we're gonna wait. I will be announcing it on the Discord channel. You probably are on my Discord channel. So if I'm gonna take the trade, then I will write it on the Discord. So probably hold on to that one. I just write where am I looking for. So the entry is for the potentially. What was that? 134. 134. So 134.20. About that. Stop loss 50 pips. Target is quite far away. Target was at 1 daily targets. No, weekly target. We do have a weekly target on that. 134.25. 136. No, 134, 136. And 134.20. Well, 125. So this is my view, but I'm not gonna rush in to take this trade yet. So I would say wait. So this is my view again. So don't rush into this trade. Yes, potential view. Potential view. It doesn't really. Anyway, okay. So Andrea's asking about the golds. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look at the golds. Okay, so that's MD Salmon. Okay, let's have a look at the golds. Yeah, gold dropped. Oh. I just started gold. SAL USD. Okay. 68. Ooh, it's hanging there. Yeah, yesterday I took a trade. It just where I thought, okay, it's gonna probably gonna go and continue to higher. I just literally picked the top on I think it was 86 somewhere. Oh, 87. I think it was 87. So I took the long trade in here, and stock was down at this level. and just about I took the trade, it just started to collapse. So I thought he's going to continue to push higher, but I did not do it. But that's not a big issue. It was only a small trade. It was smaller than my initial trades, so it's not a big deal. That's the biggest problem with the new traders. They with the losing trades, it does not make anyone, if you, it's to have your trades to have a losing. There's nothing wrong with taking your managed loss. There's nothing wrong with it. It's completely fine. But I do see that a lot of traders find it very difficult, and sometimes it does get me as well if I have like a number of losing trades. But I do know how to deal with it. So because I've been to the trading for already quite some time, I know how to deal with it. So if I feel that, then I know how to deal with that. Okay, so gold. Yeah, as I said, I'm still looking for the long one on this one, and 1820 is my potential target on that. Let's see. So the price, so we got this low on a daily time frame. It's been already tested in here. I'm just looking at, is the price going to continue to have a deeper retracement, or the price will go higher? I think on this particular trade, the gold, I'm gonna approach it on a break, so breakout, or after I see this strength coming in, then I will get into this trade, even though I might not get as good as risk rewards as when I normally buy it on a pullback. But in this case, the gold is being a bit mysterious, so I want to wait a bit on this one. So if I see strength coming in on this one towards upside, then I will be getting onto the trades. So for now, I'm gonna wait and see. But I'm looking for the gold. Definitely, I've been looking for the gold for like a week or two now. And yesterday we took the trade. It didn't work out, no big deal. But we're gonna have another go. It's gonna be today. I'm not sure. Tomorrow, probably not, because we are on a bank holiday. There's a bank holiday in USA, so probably not gonna be. We're not gonna have a trade tomorrow. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go on the non-farm payrolls. That's a big one, big news today. So for now, again, I do look for the long one in terms of the trade. I will be looking for the long trade, and any excuses to get on to the. Not any excuse, but for the strength coming in towards upside, then I will be looking to buy this. Shorting this one, I will not rush to sell this one yet. So I can't really give you any levels because it depends how the market conditions gonna play out. So for now, it's just chilling. And because we have enough payrolls, it's probably not gonna move much around today, so it's normal to see quiet market conditions, and after the news is out, then we might see a lot of trades going in. So again, waiting game on that. My advice is bull to looking for the okay. We have about an hour left on the live stream. Oh yeah. Yeah, my advice is bull to looking for a particular entry. Yeah, true. I'm waiting for the but because it's playing around. That's why I don't want to rush it to buy. Just yesterday when I thought it was like, okay, it's gonna push it and go higher, it just did the opposite. But just try and see how it's gonna work out. So for now, I'll wait potentially for the 4-hour time frame. So again, if I see strong or a strength, the momentum coming in towards upside, then I will be buying. So maybe after the non-farm payroll news is out, we might see a lot of strength coming in, and yeah, we're gonna be jumping into this towards long side. But for now, I don't think that we're gonna get any trades in time before the non-farm is out. So that's my view on gold. So let's go. Yeah, me too. Yeah, yeah, these markets are very quiet. I did say it many times already on my live stream, probably bore some people, but yeah, this is normal for this holiday season, this summer season, to have this dreadful sort of very low volatility market. Is very normal. The July August time is generally always a quiet one. So yeah. And then September time, it starts to pick up. Sometimes earlier, sometimes later. Really can't really predict. Okay, let's go back to news. Again, in terms of the news for as of Eurusd, speaking about it, is at 1:30. That's the key news out today. 1:30 p.m. on the UK time. So this key news. So we're gonna be watching it carefully, and I'm sure a lot of and most of our traders are watching to this non-farm payrolls. We have also the average hourly earnings as well as unemployment rates, but the main one is the non-farm. So we're gonna see how it's gonna play out. Other than that, we don't have any significant news, so we're good. Yeah, guys, please don't forget to smash the like on this video. It does mean a lot and it supports the channel greatly, so I do appreciate if you do that. Okay, thanks George. Cool, Andres. Awesome. Okay, so what else we have? Okay, I did analyze my parts. I did mention the news. Yeah, pretty much my part is done. Unless you guys have any other currency pairs in mind you want me to have a look at it, then yeah, drop that in the chat and let me know. Will be interesting tomorrow. I think the Friday is gonna be dead. I think, right? Again, the market is very good at proving traders wrong. So I'm still gonna be watching. But generally, USA is a bank holiday. There's no particular news out. We are on the low volatility markets in the holiday season, so chances of something happening is slim. And it's Friday. That's another thing. Friday is generally already a pretty quiet one. Also, don't forget to join our Discord channel on I think link is in the description. Link is in the description as well as I think Emily posted. No, but link is you find the link in the description. Someone is asking Euro USD, please. Did I analyze? Yeah, I did analyze the Euro USD already. I think it was the second one. No, first one. Yeah, that was the first currency I analyzed. The Euro dollar I did already. In terms of the euro dollar, I think it was no trade in terms of the euro dollar. So it's British pounds USD and USD card is on there, sort of waiting. We want to wait for the non-farm payrolls to be out. So USD have not really missed much because it's sort of waiting game on that. Okay. Yeah, the one thing is, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to smash the subscribe button and hop on the board. I do upload loads of great content. It's not only just the live FX analysis, it's also the weekly, as well as I do upload tips and all the tips about how to improve your trading game, especially your mindset. That is such a huge thing. 90% of your success depends on how good is your mindset. It's not about strategy, it's not about luck, it's not about whatever the robots or whatever you fancy the strategy you're using. Is about the mindset. It does not matter whoever is going to tell you the otherwise. I can assure you that is definite truth, and I'm not the only one who is saying that. So any legitimate trader will tell you the same. If you there's a good amount of traders out there, or the educators, should I say, that are honest and they tell, they say what is real. But there are plenty more who think that we can turn 5 USD into 1,000. I actually found one on YouTube. This guy was claiming that he turned 5 USD, $5 into a 1,000. Absolute nonsense. It's just ridiculous. But then you think that everyone's gonna think that he's very stupid. But then you read the comments on that YouTube. It was a YouTube channel, and you just amazed how people are very gullible, and they actually fall into that nonsense. So that's sad truth. Okay, what else we got? Okay, I'll give it a few minutes. So if I don't see much going on in the chat box, probably gonna call it a day today early as well. And yeah, we're gonna see how it's gonna go. If it's not much going on, I'll be still monitoring the trades, as well as I'm gonna be on a Discord channel, which is up here. So that's me, and that's our other members of the Discord channel. Okay, let me have Gbpusd, see what he's doing again, because I said okay, that's great. It did not quite get down there. Okay, it looks like it's gonna continue to push higher. So this is on pullback in head right now. Very small pullback. Came to this one. So we're gonna see how it's gonna go. Let's go to 101 time frame. If it's going to come down in the next 4-hourly candle, that's even better, but obviously the price can't hit the target before it comes down. If that happens, then obviously this trade is invalid. Yeah, it might not have a retracement, it just might continue it towards the upside. So there's another one. And someone joins. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. So we'll see how it's gonna go. Okay, give a few more minutes, and if nothing happening on there, I think I did about 4 currencies. Was 43 minutes in. This one. This one might have moved the market, the stocks, which is an apparent increase in so yeah, not unexpected, anything really. Okay, probably gonna call it a day. There's nothing really much going on in terms of the markets. I'm gonna go back to the backtesting. So guys, if you do not have a strategy when you're trading, this is probably one of the best times to start working on your strategy, because there's not much really going on to the market. So you don't want to just like waste that time and do some other stuff like scrolling on social media or playing video games. Yeah, you need to do your homework. And yeah, I'm working on a new things now, so that's why I'm backtesting this sort of a new-ish strategy. This is still based on my old one, but I want to kind of tweaking it a bit, and I'm working for that the new-ish strategies, which I'm gonna be using on my new brokerage account. I've been saying that for a week and 2 weeks, about 2 weeks now, but it does take so much time to do that. It takes a lot of brain power to do that backtesting. I would say backtested with 2 different variations of the strategy. I'm not really happy with that, so that's why I'm keep continuing to backtest and come up with and sort of compare with them and see which one is the best one, which one is working which one is working better in the certain market conditions, and etc. etc. So that's why it's taking me quite a long time to do that, but it's the best time to do a back testing, reviewing, all that homework you have to do as a trader to be successful into the markets, the Forex markets. Okay guys, gonna call it a day already, so it's not much really going on into markets. The chart gone quiet, so we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna see you, some of you are gonna see you at the Discord channels, more and more people joining on the Discords, which is good. Oh yeah. Okay, the British pound USD is pushing up, so probably they're not gonna have a retracement, unfortunately. Yeah, but anyway, not a biggie. Yeah, some of you want to see tomorrow maybe on the live Forex analysis, or at the Discord channels. I'm gonna see you today and tomorrow when I'm there. Also on the weekends, and not as much on the weekends because I do have also the other stuff to do, but you get the point. So don't forget to smash the like on this video if you haven't done it already, and if you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe, smash the subscribe, and join our channel, as well as you can join our Discord channel. So it's going to be a lot more. There's upload a lot of content on YouTube, as well as I do share the other stuff on the Discord as well as YouTube. So all that good stuff is free. Okay guys, have a great day, and please don't forget it's the non-for-payrolls day today at 1:30 p.m. UK time. It's very important, and it does. The non-for-payrolls can move the markets have a very good moves. So watch out, especially if you're not using stop losses. And I do want to mention it's a good idea to use the stop losses. It's up to you if you want to listen it or not, but it's gonna keep you stay in the game when you do use the stop losses. It's uncomfortable because you're going to experience the losses, but at the end it's better to experience few losses rather than just completely down with your accounts because you maybe forgot it was an non-for-payrolls day, and then the market moves against you, and we all know what's going to happen when it does that. So we want to avoid that kind of thing. So okay guys, have a great day, and we're gonna see you either I'm gonna see you in the Discord, or we're gonna see you tomorrow at live Forex analysis 8 AM UK time. Big thank you to my lovely assistant / girlfriend on the left hand side. She's waving. So yeah, have a great day, and bye bye for now.